Welcome back, everyone, to Piney Plays a Stout Minstrel. We are back here with Broker, who I'm sure is going to love these maps that I brought for him.
These maps do not tell me anything.
And then again, he might not. I can't complain about this errand of yours, Pineveer. You have slain many goblins, despite your search for a force that likely never existed. These crude goblin maps tell me nothing I didn't already know. That goblins are filthy, disgusting creatures, and their maps are worthless. Shows it to my cousin Bosie, though. Perhaps he has more patience than I and will tell you something useful. All right, fine. I'll speak with Bosie and see if he has more to say about these maps than that goblins are filthy, disgusting creatures, which everybody knows, right? Hey, Bosie, do you notice anything on these maps?
My cousin might not see the answer, but I do.
Ooh, yes, the goblins have made their homes here in the darkness for a long time. These maps might have secrets to show us, however unsavory they seem. Yes, I may have unraveled our riddle, Pineveer. I do believe we can discern the location of the Heart of Fire from these maps. Oh? Hmm. Alright, you're better than Roger in them then.
It is very simple, my friend. Let me explain it to you.
Yes, look here, Pineveer. The location of Narhilab, the Heart of Fire, is on this grouped goblin map. Don't you see it? Let me put it this way, my friend. We know that the door to the Heart of Fire is sealed. Indeed, you discovered the trick for opening it within the word hoard of Durin. But the goblins can't know this trick. The pages that held the secret were disturbed by only deep claws. If the goblins had found those pages and understood their significance, they would have certainly taken them. We are not looking for a room on this map, Pinebeater. We're looking for a stretch of undisturbed wall behind which such a room could be hidden. And I think I have found such a spot. Let me know when you're ready, and together we will travel to that place. Really, we'll just pop over there and do it. Okay. Are you ready, Pineveer? If my guess is near the mark, we will soon find the Heart of Fire, and I will set the dwarves of my company to its mighty forges. And perhaps Ziegelbert itself still remains within. Imagine an axe made entirely of mithril. What a wonder! What a wonder!
The Heart of Fire, the great forging room where Durin's axe was birthed, was lost in ages past. But the discovery of the Way of Smiths would bring fresh hope to those who seek to reclaim the glory of Khazad-dûm.
I hope this adventure will not be in vain. To find the legendary forces of Narhelab, you mean the legendary forces that nobody's ever heard of? Yes, would work wonders in the hopes and efforts of my people. The chance that the Mithrilak Ziegelbert still lies within, I can't describe what a boon that would be. Let us proceed, my friend. We're nearing the wall that might very well be the hiding door that we seek. Do you hear that, vile Gridbig? Well, yeah, I guess that was inevitable. I suppose if it's Gridbig instead of goblins, we have some hope, right? More of them. There you go. There you go. Yeah, got it. Aha. Many down, many to go, I guess. Well fought, my friend. Well fought. Yeah. So many of these. They're everywhere. Next. I hope this is more to find than just Gridbig. I think everybody hopes that. This is the place, Fineveer. What do you think? Well, that might be a door. Yeah, there's a possibility there could be a door there of some sort. If the Heart of Fire actually exists, I believe it must be behind this wall. What were the secret means of opening that you recovered? Yes. The great blacksmith only desired not to be disturbed, not even by Durin himself, unless by ceremonial gesture of acknowledgement worthy of his station. All right, fine. Let's hail this mighty Unglier. Ah, will you look at that? We were right after all. I'll say the opening words. Yeah? Bob Kanon Zohuk! Well. We've done it! We've found Narheleb, the Heart of Fire. Yeah, that's the Heart of Fire, all right. How incredible is this place should be forgotten for so long. Behold the mighty forges of Narhelab. Quickly, my friend, search the 3 forges for the sign of Ziegelbert. Right. The 3 forges. There's no sign of Ziegelbert here. Well, they really have quite a system here if it's still running after all these years. Good grief. Look at that. Must have quite a recycling system here to keep this burning. I mean, you would think that it would have overflowed and have slag all over the place or something like that, and no signs of Ziegelbert there. And look at that. The anvils haven't even rusted. You would think that after 24 years, I mean, not 24 years, 24 anvils, that after, 500 years at least, that those anvils would have started rusting or something? Oh, well, pretty well preserved. You didn't find Ziegelberg, Pineveer? No, don't apologize. I should have not let my hopes rise so. It's surely been many hundreds of years since the axe beheld the heart of these forges. Let's return to the chamber crossroads and tell my people that the Heart of Fire has been found. Yes, let's go! Goblins? Oh, yeah. Yes, boss, let's kill him! I think the goblins know about it now. Well, we can take care of that. And there we go. Aha! Gotcha! Must I do everything myself? Die! Oh, I was about to say the same thing to you. How about that? What a coincidence! There you go. Victory! Thanks to you, the secret of the Heart of Fire will not be stolen by goblins. Right! Are you ready to return to the dwarves with my company of our discovery? Yeah, let's go.
The dwarves have found the Heart of Fire, the greatest of their lost forges. Though Ziegelberg, the legendary mithril axe, was not found there, the discovery of the forges was itself a great victory. Enheartened by the victory, Broger and his following have moved on to establish a command in the 21st Hall.
I would call that a successful foray.
The Heart of Fire is ours again, thanks to you.
You fought bravely and well, Pineveer, as I have come to expect. But more important is this. The secret forges of the Heart of Fire are now at the service of my people. It's a shame that we did not find Ziegelbert itself within the Heart of Fire, but I was wrong to expect it. Only rarely do weapons remain in the place of their making, for it is not their purpose to go forth into the world and find glory on the battlefield. Even so, this remains a great victory for my expedition. If you have proficiency, the forges of Narchalab are, of course, at your service. Well, unfortunately, I don't, but I do have a pretty decent use for these slippers.
My cousin and some other dwarves have gone on to the 21st Hall.
Yes, we've had great successes here in Moria already, Pinefear, and Broger's gone eastward with many of our people seeking the 21st Hall and the royal houses of Deering. I am worried about this haste. Yes, we have achieved a great victory with the discovery of the Heart of Fire, but I fear that Broger will advance too far and get in over his head. Travel to the Chamber of Leadership of the 21st Hall in Zelemelek and warn my cousin against this move. Well, no. Move forward or not? Well, I'm level 54. The quest is level 54. So let us move forward. So at some point, we may have to backtrack to do a few more quests. Maybe off camera or something like that. But for now, let's head off to the 21st Hall. And here we are in the Chamber of Leadership here and the 21st Hall. Hello there, Broker. How are things coming along here so far?
This needs doing.
Welcome to the Chamber of Leadership, Pinefear. From here, I will lead our people to even greater glory in Moria. Wow, he is confident.
I can hardly believe that we are here. This is a joyous day for the dwarves.
The time of the dwarves is truly at hand, Pinefear. How ludicrous we were to fear that some curse might lie upon Moria after all of these years. Had we returned before now, Moria might be thriving already. What's done is done. We're here now, and many of the dwarves of our expedition have ventured forth into the deep tunnels, seeking great riches that must surely lie untouched within the caves of Moria. If you come across Roker or Uthrig during your explorations of Zelemelek, be sure to lend them any assistance that they may require. They set out through the southern passage from the 21st Hall, but there they went. From where, I do not know. Alright, fine. I will look for one of your friends there if I ever run into them while I'm going through here. But until then, there are no real assignments and 2 more levels to go before I need to find those 2. Hi there, how are things going along in the 21st Hall?
If we are to find Mithril in Khazad-dûm, we will first have to deal with the orcs.
You have time enough to aid the expedition again? I would like you to speak with a friend of mine, Agouti. He has been traveling deeper into Moria with the expedition, and I have yet to hear back from him. You can find him down the old waterworks in a place they call the Rotting Cellar, southwest of here, past the Silvertine Loads. I'm given to understand that it isn't considered the most comfortable post. What? The name, maybe? It could give you a hint? Just saying that the name may be a hint that it's not the most comfy of places. Hi there.
I doubt that Lord Balin still lives.
Greetings, friend Minstrel. I am Dari, and I hail from the Lonely Mountain. It is hard to believe that we are truly treading the ancient paths of Khazad-dûm, is it not? It is enough to kindle the flame in the heart, and even the stoniest dwarf. Yes, there is one thing which I have been particularly interested. The mirrors you may have seen about the 21st Hall. I believe there are 4 of them, and I have a theory about what they're for. Could you go and record some information about the mirrors, such as rotation, location, and so forth? I would like to study what you find. Right, because you can't go and study them yourself. Yes, right. Okay, fine. Now let's go and find those mirrors. And assuming they didn't change their location, which is highly unlikely, the first of them is here. Well, at least one of them. Actually, this is technically the second mirror, apparently, based on the name I'm given here. I have recorded an accurate description of this mirror. So I'll just go to the other 3. Well, Might be faster that way. Now let's go. It's a long way to the next mirror. All the way up here. Ooh. Pretty tall place. Now, could you imagine making a hall like this and the engineering it will take in order to make flat roofs? Yeah, the engineering in order to make sure that this thing is sound. It is incredible. I would have thought. Well, okay, let's do this without looking at the back side of a goat. But here we go. How in the world do you make such large flat roofs without it being troublesome or anything like that? No idea. Dwarven engineering. That's all I gotta say about that. Is somehow it stays up because they're dwarves. What if the ceiling is being held up with the power of one of the dwarven rings? The reason why I thought of that, of course, is much of Barad-dûr was built with the power of the One Ring, which is why it collapses when the ring is destroyed. So perhaps the ceilings are similar in the matter, which probably, well, I suppose that's a possibility. Now, I was thinking there's a possibility, would that mean that ceilings would crumble in when the One Ring is destroyed, since the lesser rings are all tied to the One Ring in through spells and all that fun stuff? I suppose that's a possibility, but it may take time for them to crumble or something like that before it happens, since I'm sure there was a lot of dwarven engineering that went into it also. Of course, I'm sure there's some dwarven engineering going into Barad-dûr, but from the Stout Axes and all that stuff. I mean, really, you think Barad-dûr or anything in Mordor would have stayed up for 10 seconds without the help of the Stout Axes? Are they given any thanks? Of course not. They're just beaten and whipped every morning and say, "Work, slave, work!" What do you think? I left the place. Here are my findings.
Balin came, but we have heard no word from him.
But enough of Balin. Good work here. Now let me take a look at those readings you made. Yeah?
What foul and nameless things we face in Moria, I know not.
According to your documentation, the mirrors seem to be pointed at one another from the four corners of the 21st hall. The only one that doesn't match the others is the third. I wonder, would you do me a good favor and go back to the third mirror and give it a little push? I would like to see what happens if you align the angles properly. Okay, fine. Oh. Alright, let's go and give a little nudge to the third mirror. And here we are, back to the third mirror. Perhaps it's catching a little sunlight or something like that. Well, doesn't look like a good way for it to catch sunlight, but who am I to argue? One mirror realigned.
I am not sure Khazad-dûm can be restored. The orcs have surely ruined it.
Ha! Light! I knew it. The mirrors are an ancient light system of Moria. This technology is brilliant, but it has long been forgotten. What an incredible discovery! Alright, let's see. A mirrored shield. It's a minstrel usable shield. The good news is that it's a minstrel shield. The bad news is the one I've already got is better. Oh well, too bad. But it's also worth more money, so I'll take it anyway. Well then, that takes care of a little bit of light. Now I need to shine the light on the question of which path to take next. We'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays a Stout Minstrel.